The haunted doll is one of the greatest captivating elements in horror films today. To unsettle the viewers and build an awareness of a demonic apparition in an inanimate object has shown a sensible approach to the horror genre. To settle into the Halloween spirit, I decided to give you guys a video where I analyze some of the most haunted dolls in both film and short stories. Although most of these dolls are simply works of fiction, some are the real deal. That's right, adorable. Just to stay on the safe side, don't look behind you, just in case. I am the Old Tin Man. If you're new to these analysis videos, click the subscribe button below and keep an eye out for material on various TV shows and video games. Don't forget to slowly develop emotional feelings for that bell notification button to stay notified when a new video is released. Poopa. Funny outfit, funnier name. Whenever I get a daughter, I don't plan on giving her a creepy ass doll, like Poopa. I'll just call her Poopa instead. Although the name Poopa is one of the best newer words in my vocabulary, Poopa the doll isn't a doll you want to add to your family anytime soon. Back in the 1920s, an Italian girl whose name is apparently not important to note down for research owned the doll her whole life, and together they became best friends. Owner Poopa has mentioned that Poopa has talked to her over the years and even saved her life. I would have loved to see that doll perform CPR. After owner Poopa passed in 2005, the doll became more active and hostile to everyone else. The doll is kept in a glass case where she moves around and leaves notes like, "Poopa hates." Poopa smart. Since the doll is said to be a possible danger to others, its location is kept a secret. Zuni Doll, Trilogy of Terror. In the three-part television anthology film called Trilogy of Terror, also called Tales of Terror, stars a weirdly deformed warrior outfitted with razor-sharp teeth. The doll is said to contain the spirit of a Zuni hunter named He Who Kills, which should first tell you, this guy might kill people. If you want to be like Amelia here and ignore the most abnormal item in your house, you will deserve what's coming for you. Since the golden chain is the only thing that keeps Mr. Kill's spirit from overtaking the doll, it's only imminent that the chain won't stay on the doll for long. Once the chain is off, the match begins. Although I won't spoil what the doll's real intentions are, but I'll say that Mr. Kills will live on. The doll is one of the most mysterious dolls in film history. Annabelle, The Conjuring. By now, everybody knows about Annabelle, from James Wan's film The Conjuring, and later Annabelle Creation. We don't talk about the 2014 film Annabelle, that one doesn't exist in my world. The demonic looking doll should be enough to keep anyone away, but apparently people love demonic stuff. Although this doll isn't only terrifying in these motion pictures, the Annabelle doll resembles a real haunted Raggedy Ann doll that currently sits in the Warrens Occult Museum. Annabelle was pronounced as demonically possessed by the popular demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren after being contacted by the doll's past owner. During the time in that owner's hands, the doll is said to move around unnoticed and to leave notes on parchment paper, such as the words, "Help me," to deceive its owners in believing that the doll is holding the spirit of a young girl named Annabelle. Instead, the doll was classified as a conduit by a demonic entity to possess anyone it can. After becoming more violent and attacking these owners, Annabelle was taken into the ownership of the Warrens. Besides keeping Annabelle in a special case to not be disturbed in hopes of keeping the demonic spirit to cease its rude behavior, they all lived happily ever after. Chucky, Child's Play. As the greatest red-headed doll of all time, Chucky has to be one of the greatest legends in the history of horror. With the spirit of a cult serial killer Charles Lee Ray, named after notorious killers Charles Manson, Lee Harvey Oswald, and James Earl Ray, Chucky means to make everyone's life a living hell, in the best imaginable way. The owner of the good guy doll always seems to be the target of Chucky's murderous spree, along with the owner's family and any other person in the way. Chucky won't stop until everyone he seeks out is murdered beyond belief. Later in the series, he finds himself a wife doll, and baby dolls, and later copies of himself dolls, somehow. But in the end, it sounds like he just wants to be loved. Until someone finds out how to actually kill Chucky, there will always be a new Chucky movie around the corner that will be more ridiculous than its prior installment. Robert the Doll. As one of the most popular haunted dolls in history, Robert the Doll was created by black magic, causing the doll to act in devilish ways. The doll was created to curse its owners and looked lifelike. In other words, creepy as hell. The owner of the doll, Robert Otto, named the doll after himself, for whatever reason. Like any normal kid with a possessed doll, Robert talked with it and witnessed it throw and mutilate his toys. Rip in pieces toys. Thankfully, Robert was still BFFs with the doll and always brought it around, wherever he went. Why are these people... why are these kids so stupid? At times, the neighbors of this family saw the doll running from window to window, probably doing the devil's work. On other occasions, the doll has been seen giggling and eventually holding kitchen knives when he isn't in the kitchen. The doll now resides in the East Martello Museum, where he will curse you if you make fun of his adorable sailor suit. Before we talk about our last doll, let's look at some honorable mentions that take the cake of many children. Talking Tina, Twilight Zone, episode Living Doll. This doll has to be one of the most entertaining out of most of the dolls, since Talking Tina doesn't take shit from anyone. Attached to a carefree and loving daughter, Christy, Talking Tina makes the presence of the house positive, except for Christy's miserable stepdad, Eric. Eric is the kind of guy you find at the bar that just looks like he needs to be punched in the face. Eric can't make babies, and for good reason. So he passes his love for hate towards other things, his wife, stepdaughter, and inanimate objects, like a doll. Anyways, Talking Tina has a catchphrase. My name is Talking Tina, and I love you. Unfortunately, due to Eric's loving ways towards the doll, Talking Tina tells him she is going to kill him.
My name is Talking Tina, and I'm going to kill you.
Eric tries to dispose of the doll via trash can, blowtorch, and saw, but instead, Talking Tina haunts him. It's probably in your best interest to ignore the telltale signs of a murderous talking doll and let your daughter play with it. That sums up the monsters from hell in the form of a cute little doll. Which doll was your favorite, and if I didn't mention yours, let's discuss it in the comments down below. If you don't happen to hear from me after this video, it's possible that these dolls have murdered me to little bits for simply making fun of their cute little names. If that is the case, I love you, Mom. And also don't come find me. Those bastards probably hid my body in an assortment of their doll buddies. Thank you everyone for watching this analysis. If you want to join our community and see more analysis content on your favorite show or video game, click the red death block below the video. I promise it won't kill you. Well, it shouldn't. What do you want to see me analyze next? Thank you once again, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.